This season is called Home, and there are 2 reasons for that. Spiritually, God has welcomed me back home, a story that will unfold throughout this channel. But this series is also about a physical journey. After spending 11 years living alone, to living with my husband for a year, then moving back in with my mum at 36, there's been a lot of change. Now I'm home. Get comfortable as we unpack.
Return of the man. Once again, return of the man. Watch my flow, you know that I'll be back. Here I am. Return of the man.
Habakkuk 2:3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Hello my beauts, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary.
And my name is Eric.
And we are a married couple living in Kent. So, it's been 6 months since the last home episode. Blame Eric.
Why me?
Because tying him down has been, yeah. But this is actually the last episode in the series 1. And I just said we need to get this out before the end of the year. So here we are. And we're just going to be talking about a year on, how it's been with the house. So I'll start by asking Eric, how have you found it, being a homeowner for a full year?
It was quite exciting and sort of overwhelming. So, the joy of staying in your own house.
Mm-hmm.
Get to walk around. Like that's me. I just walk around on my own. The whole house. In general, it's quite lovely to be in your own home.
Mm-hmm.
Feel relaxed.
Okay. Anything you'll change?
Yeah, quite a few. I think I'm gonna start with the garden.
Okay.
I need to change the floor. I don't like the wooden floor because at some point it's gonna start deteriorating. Start breaking down. So I think the slabs are more preferable and durable, so it lasts for quite some time. So I think I'm gonna go for the slabs. The grass is fine. Nothing's wrong with it. Then I don't know if my wife is gonna like the idea about the flowers all in the kitchen. So do you have any plans for the floor?
I don't have plans. I don't want to spend any more money.
And the toilet, the downstairs toilet also. I wanna put some tiles on the wall. But we're not in a rush. It's our house. We can just do it step by step. Yeah. So anything you wanna change?
Yeah, I'll change the heating system because it's quite cold, the way the heaters are, especially in this conservatory. But I don't think we can actually put any more heaters here. What else do I want to change? I want to change the downstairs toilet.
Oh, you're on the same page on that one.
I actually want to change the whole flooring downstairs, not just in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
The whole flooring downstairs, I'd want to change. But, as I said, I don't want to spend any more money. So
yeah, like I said, it's our house, so we are not in a rush. We can take our time.
But the thing is, because we don't have furniture, it would be easier to do it now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But even when we have furniture, I don't think it's gonna be that difficult because we can easily move the furniture here, then they will do the other part, then we'll move it back and they will come over to this side. So yeah.
I'd also actually change the kitchen. I don't think the layout is that great.
What do you want to change?
But I don't know how I will change it. I'll need help. Because where the fridge is to where the cooker is far. The sink is too small, in my opinion.
And you want your island?
I have an island. The island is more than perfect. It's just that the space around it isn't.
Yeah.
People can't walk the way you have to walk. It's literally like single file. on a whole, the house is great. What have we changed so far? So far we've changed the ensuite bathroom. You'll see that whole process in season 2. What else have we changed? It's just been the ensuite bathroom. Oh, the carpet.
Oh yeah. What else did we change?
That's it.
Yeah.
So thankfully it's not much work we had to do when we moved in. But realistically, if we had more money, we would have done a lot more. Like we said, the floor. That would have been one of the biggest things we would have changed straight away if we had the money.
Especially the kitchen floor and the conservatory is. I don't like the material and the color as well. I think it's too bright.
I like the colour.
Yeah, the only problem is you have to clean it all the time, you know.
Anyway, so let's talk about pros and cons of being homeowners. So I think Eric has mentioned the first one, the fact that it's your own home.
The fact that it's your own home, you can, do whatever you want. Feel comfortable. That feeling like you're in your own space.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do whatever you want.
I agree with that. So that's definitely a positive. Just having somewhere you can call your own. I'm always excited to come back home.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I thank God regularly that He provided this house for us. Another pro?
Another pro is you can, redecorate it to where you want, to your own taste. No, you can change anything you want and put wherever you want.
Another pro for me would be seeing how much equity we've already gained.
Yeah.
So we've been able to look at how much is in the house now a year on, and it's definitely appreciated more than, I don't know, putting money in the bank would.
Mm-hmm.
So
than we expected.
Yeah, a lot better than we expected, and I pray it just continues to go up and up and up. So.
And we keep upgrading and upgrading so that the money will be going up.
Oh, you want to upgrade more so that the money will go up? The more upgrade, the more you spending. You do know that, right?
Mm-hmm. It's like you said, it's like you're putting money in your savings.
And you're investing.
Yeah.
Okay, so in line with what Eric said in terms of having something that belongs to you, it's the stability. So I know a lot of people who are renting and who are renting from landlords who are now saying, they have to sell their house because of all the changes that's happening within the home space and the government trying to take more money from people. So just knowing that we don't have to wait for someone to say, you have to find somewhere else to live.
Or someone telling you, we're going to increase your rent.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, that's actually another pro. The fact that every month we know how much the mortgage will cost every month, and we fixed that in for 2 years. So it's helped in terms of just knowing what our outgoing bills are in some aspects, I'll say. And I remember when I was living in a flat, honestly, I think it was April, I've been waiting for the letter where they say, we're increasing your rent, I'm just like, why? But yeah, so that's steady outgoing, and knowing that it's going into an investment of yours as well. It's not that you're just paying and it's going into someone else's hands, has been good. Saying that though, a con, because when I received the mortgage statement after the first year, I was annoyed. I was annoyed because all the money that has been spent so far has mainly been going to interest. So realistically, we haven't moved in terms of the actual. Yeah,
it's usually get that feeling, like your first year paying your mortgage, like you're pouring water into the ocean, you know.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's not just your first year though. If we continue, say we continue spending the same amount, it's still gonna be the same. Because imagine 30 years. Out of that 30 years, it could have gone down had it been that a huge chunk wasn't going towards interest. It's actually going towards the capital.
Yeah, but at the same time, just have the mindset that you're kind of engaging in a lifetime investment.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so that feeling alone, you know, can motivate you, you know, for you not to feel bad about the whole process.
Having said that though, like I said, we locked in for 2 years, so our agreement is almost coming to an end, and we did have a meeting with the mortgage advisor, and rates are going down, which means that we're benefiting because technically we'll be paying less per month. However, I've already said to Eric we're going to keep paying what we're paying so far, because that means if an extra 300 can go on top, it will definitely decrease not only our mortgage term, but how much interest we're paying in the long run. So I just want to keep the momentum of where we are right now and let the extra bit of money we're going to save from having a lower interest rate go towards the actual capital. And hopefully we can decrease our mortgage term from like 30 years to like 24 or something, and just keep going in that momentum. As long as no other bills come that might want to take up that expense, I think it'll be cool. So yeah, that's a
prayer. Yeah, a prayer for homeowner. You know.
Yeah.
You keep praying every day for unusual expenses not to come. You know.
What other pro can I have? Just the fact that you have somewhere for other people to come and stay if they need to stay.
Yeah, you can host people, any amount of people you want.
Yeah, because the space is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can actually take a walk on a sunny day, you know.
What, in the garden?
In your own home.
Okay. Do you have any other pros?
No.
I'd say a pro is, even though it's also a condo, for me it's a pro, being able to take our time. So you heard us say earlier we don't have furniture, because basically we don't have furniture. We only just bought sofas last month.
Yeah.
Right? And like I said, we've been here over a year. So the fact that we don't feel pressured, you know, to get the house together, and that's quite rare, because especially in the social media world, you know, everyone's just expecting, oh yeah, you bought a house, you know, let's see everything. What have you got in your living room? What have you got in your bedroom? Bruh, it didn't work like that around here, because when I tell you that the upfront costs, honestly, no matter how many times you hear people say make sure you have as much as you can, or if you think you have enough, double that. Until you get into the situation, you just don't understand how much you're spending. So we delayed purchasing the higher cost furniture, and I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend that we're in the best financial position still, because I still feel we could be doing a lot better. However, the fact that we didn't rush, I think, has allowed us to also get stuff that we like, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what I want to say. Yeah, you know, the fact that you know, you take your time, because I think when you rush, you're gonna, at the end of the day, you're gonna do stuff that you don't actually like.
yeah, and then you want to change
later
it.
on. Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, I don't even like this.
Yeah.
Why did I get it? So, but when you take your time, you can actually figure out what you want, how you want your home to look like. Yeah. So that's the advantage of taking your time and not rushing.
Yeah. The one big piece of furniture we did get was our dining table, because we knew we were gonna host, and I don't remember if I told Eric how much the dining table was.
No.
However,
She refused to tell me.
however, every time people come, they talk about our dining table.
Yeah.
Everyone loves our dining table. I love our dining table.
I love it too.
Yeah, I've got good taste.
Expensive taste.
That's something that's been brought out of me. I have good taste, expensive taste, but good taste. So yeah, so like I said, we just bought sofas last month, and they're gonna come towards the end of December. Pretty excited about that. But yeah, essentially just being able to take your time with things.
Yep.
Especially after having to spend a lot of money, I think is also a pro. But I know there's some people, I have a friend who cannot stand waiting around for stuff. So when she bought her house, I'll say within the first 3 months, she had everything in there. From new carpets to all her furniture and stuff like that. But yeah, I can't rush like that, because for me, I'd rather not get into more debt to furnish the house. I'd rather just see if we can save, or what can we cut back on, know where our finances are standing before committing to huge expenses. But that brings us on to cons. As we're talking about expenses, I will say a con is, especially in your first year, not knowing exactly how much you're going to be spending. So I did mention that, you know, with our mortgage, we knew exactly how much we'll be spending each month. But by the time winter came, the bills were, honestly,
especially the heating.
Yeah, we weren't ready. So we had to fix up shop and see other ways in which we could compensate. Curtail. Yeah, curtail our expenses, because it was too much. You know, I'm, especially me, used to coming from a 1-bed flat, which was a new build as well, so it was quite energy efficient, so it got hot quite quickly without the need of having to heat up necessarily the whole house. And I mainly stayed in 1 bedroom, even though I had a living room anyway. But now that I'm in a much bigger space, whoo, yeah.
And I think the thing was, we were heating the whole house.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
Even though we are upstairs, but we just heating the entire house. So I think that was costing us so much money.
Yeah.
Towards energy bills.
Yeah. But having said that, I will say that because of the way houses expand, especially in winter, you do need to heat up the whole house at least once a week, just to avoid getting cracks in your ceiling. So that's something I learnt because of just how cold the bricks get and stuff. It can just cause expansion and cracks and stuff. So do heat up your house at least once a week, even if it's just for an hour. Another con would be not having money, bruh. Nah, not having money, extra money, I will say, because I'm used to saving. You know, this is how we got the deposit for the house to begin with. And the fact that in the first year especially, there was nothing to save.
But same, you know, like on all those unexpected expenses.
Mm-hmm.
That's the cons of being a homeowner.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe you just on your own and something will just break. For example, the heater will stop, the boiler will stop working, or like kind of electrical faults or this kind of thing. Yeah, you're not gonna wait for the council to come and do it, or you call your landlord to come and fix it. You have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So we had quite a few unexpected accidents, and I was just thinking, why is it that suddenly when we've bought the house, all these things are happening? So the bathroom tap, remember we started off with that was running.
Which one?
The bathroom tap, you don't remember we changed the tap in the bathroom?
Oh yeah.
The bathroom tap, the bathroom toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Had to sort something out there.
I think twice.
One of the switches in the kitchen, that one just stopped working. The one for the cooker.
Yeah.
That had to get changed.
The visitor's bathroom started leaking.
That's the visitor's bathroom started leaking. We had a big patch in the living room because it's on top of the living room. It just seemed to be like back-to-back stuff started happening. And I was like, why is this happening? We don't have the money for this right now. What's going on? Thankfully, we had Uncle B here.
Me.
Majority of the time, I would say that things were happening, right?
Yeah.
And Eric is a dab hand at being handy. So a lot of the things we didn't have to pay someone to come and fix. It was sorted out between them two, because I can't even imagine calling out a plumber and just to call them out would have been £80. Talk less of them actually doing the work. Do you know what I mean? So if you got a handyman in your life, keep them close. Keep them close.
If your husband is watching this video, just tell them to go, learn something, try to use your hands,
And YouTube is actually your best friend, or Google, because you can find a lot of the answers to the things there, to be honest. So yeah, even the oven, the door stopped closing.
Yeah.
I just remember that. Another con?
I would say trying to do, sort out issues with your neighbors, Yeah, like, for example, our house, we got one neighbor. He, what's the name of that tree? Is it whistle tree? Whistle palm tree? I don't know the name of the tree. Yeah, but they got like a tree. So when winter comes, when the leaves start shredding, our garden will be in an absolute mess. Like, it's so difficult to tidy it up. So I have to do it every winter. And in summer as well, you got all the beds around the country. Putting on your garden. So it's just stressful. It's just stressful.
Yeah, those birds, yeah.
You're putting on your windows. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're blessed. You don't even have to clean the windows. We have a window cleaner.
But we'll still pay for it.
Yeah. It's necessary. To upkeep the house is necessary.
Yeah.
But, okay, yeah. So, to be fair, which is really funny because our immediate neighbours, we have a detached house, but within our compound there's only 3 of us. Our immediate neighbours, no issues with them. That's a lie.
Oh, the cat.
In the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning.
In the beginning, there was an issue with their cat coming to poo right in front of our door, right? But apart from that, no problem with the immediate neighbours. The other neighbour is a bit further down, so we don't commune with them much. However, one thing that has been happening is people who come to visit park in their parking space, and I'm always like, yeah, make sure you tell them not to park there, because I can imagine if someone was coming to visit our neighbour who was directly next to us and they're using our car park space, so our immediate neighbours, I would say, within our compound, all good. We even, not me, because Eric takes the bins out, but when it's bin day, we do it, it's shared. If Eric takes it out, someone else brings it in. If someone else takes it out, Eric brings it in. It's shared. No one complains about that. However, where our garden is, like I said, we are detached, but our garden is connected to another property, and we don't even know. The garden of that other property. You can tell they don't use it. It's completely abandoned, but it's affecting us. So I always see Eric trying to sweep our grass in winter, and it's very difficult. And the thing is, you can't choose your neighbours, right? So it's very difficult, because if you go to visit a house and you speak to the neighbour, you'll be thinking, oh, they're really nice, whatever. Then you move in and it's another story. So I would just say, just bear in mind that you just never know who you're going to have as neighbours. Like I said, our actual neighbours
they're quite nice.
are nice.
Yeah.
It's just this person that has his big tree falling into our garden, causing issues. That is a problem. for Eric, not for me, because I don't do garden work. Do you have any other cons? I personally don't. It's just like the unexpected expenses. That's really a big con for me. A year on, a lot of experiences has happened. Most of them you'll see in season 2, and
most of them are positive experiences.
Are they? All I remember is squirrels.
Yeah, but we do got some positive experiences.
Did I get on camera?
Oh, yeah, we can share it.
A year on, no regrets. Any regrets?
No.
No regrets. Thoroughly enjoying the house. Look forward to enjoying it more with others, because actually we've been hosting, I won't say quite a lot, but we've hosted a bit. And I'm even surprised. I'm the extrovert. No, I'm an ambivert, to be honest. Eric is an introvert, but Eric is the one that's been gathering people here. I'm like, how's that working? I'll just be minding my business and Eric turns around and says, oh yeah, I invited X, Y, and Z over. I'm like, okay, thanks for telling me. So yeah, we've hosted a bit and thoroughly enjoyed just getting closer to people, having a space to share with people. You know, everyone that comes to the house also, you know, they love it. And I think that's been a positive for Eric, because it reminds Eric of how blessed he is. I already know. Trust me, I already know. So I'd be thanking God all the time. But every time we have people over and they're always complimenting this or that, Eric is like, yeah.
Yeah, complimenting your choices, the choices you made. No?
Well, God helped us with this one, really and truly. But what? Choices in terms of the dining table or?
The TV.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That TV. Yeah, everyone compliments about the TV.
Yeah, but that's something you were complaining about when I bought it. This is why you don't listen to men.
It was expensive.
I have good taste. I'm waiting for you to say expensive.
Expensive taste.
It works for us in the long run.
Yeah, another thing with her choice of things she buys is quite durable. It's like it's gonna last for years, so you don't need to maybe thinking of buying another one in a few years, maybe in 2 years. So it's expensive, but yeah, it's durable.
It's worth the price, basically.
Yeah, it's worth the price.
You can't rush greatness. You just can't rush greatness. But yeah, a year on, no regrets, thoroughly loving it. Wouldn't change a thing. That actually I would change having more money. That's the only thing I would change, I'll be honest.
God will provide.
Amen. Thanks for watching this video. If you do have any questions, maybe something we haven't touched on, or if you want to know our feelings on something, then obviously leave a comment in the description box below. I will answer. If it has to do exactly with how much X, Y, and Z, I probably won't answer that, because I'm not comfortable putting exact figures. For example, how much was our deposit? But yeah, anything else, feel free to ask. We're open books, really and truly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Bingo.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Which is gonna be next year. I'll be so real. Season 2 is not coming out this year, but it'll be worth. I'll try and make it worth the wait.
Yeah.
I still need to go for all the footage I have to date, but I'll try and make it worth the wait.
Are we gonna show them like some
snippets?
Yeah.
Well, in this last episode, you mean?
No. The next episode.
The next season?
Yeah, the next season, yeah.
What do you mean snippets?
Of the house.
Yeah, they'll see everything we've been on.
No.
You painting, you and Uncle B doing the toilet, you doing
No, like kind of before and after.
Like they'll see the carpet that was here before, the carpet that's here after. But not like each room before and after. The bathroom, yeah, because that was the whole thing, but yeah.
basically what we changed, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, Eric has already said it.
Yeah. Comment, share, like, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Turn up the watch my flow.